What's going on, beautiful people? How you doing, loves? It is your girl, Christine Austin, and I am driving to an appointment. I just wanted to get on here real quick. Just thinking about when you get serious about what it is that you want for your life. I mean, when you get serious, when you start thinking about visualizing, writing down, clearing out your mind of different things that are holding you back, negative things that may be holding you back, things and people and places that has happened to you, right? When you let go of all of those different things and really just tune in and focus in on what you really want for your life, girl, it's like the universe will just start moving stuff out the way. It's like God is like, I've already told you what I have for you, but y'all want to be out here doing what you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it, and never stopping and taking a moment to even ask me, is this the right thing to do? Although you want to pray all the time, but are you really sitting and asking me what you're supposed to be doing? And I know I'm not the only one who has made decisions in the past and then asked God to bless it after I'd have made a decision, right? And so on this other side of life, on this side of being single in the 50s and really looking back and now looking forward, and just in this short amount of time being able to see let me just say that, being able to see and having a clear, focused mind on what it is that I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go, who I'm supposed to be around, man, let me tell you, that brings a whole nother level of peace, security, joy, right? It really does. And the crazy thing, or not so crazy, but the blessing in it is when you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do, you've been doing what you're supposed to do, and you're just staying on the right course. You're like getting focused and in alignment, and other people are able to see it. Like, you don't even have to talk about it. I'm bringing it up today, but I don't get on talking about, all the things that I'm doing and all the blessings and all of that. But other people will start to call you and say things like, listen, what are you doing? What have you been doing? How can I do the same thing? Like, I'm going through something similar that you went through, and I am breaking down. I am like barely able to get out of bed. And it really is it's a mindset, y'all. It's a matter of understanding, who you are, where you play a part in whatever. A lot of times the things that we take on as our own really doesn't belong to us. People do things, they hurt us, they cheat on us, they curse us out, they do mental abuse, they do all kinds of things. But honestly, it's just who they are. And we just happen to be the ones that happen to be the receivers of it, right? And we stay in stuff a little too long a lot of times because we love people. We think that we can love them through it. We don't really understand what's going on and all of those things, right? Religious reasons, whatever. And then we have all this damage on us. And it's like, why are you still holding on to that? Sis, bro, like, why are you still holding on to? That's not for you to hold on to. I refuse to be holding on to other people's stuff. And that's why I believe I'm able to just move forward. Sure, the stuff is painful. Sure, it's like, wow, this is crazy. But I'm not going to sit in it and cry myself to death, right? I'm just not. I am still here. God has allowed me to wake up yet another day. I'm able to walk, talk, breathe on my own, move on my own. I could do all these things on my own. I refuse. And that's just, I guess, my strong mindset of, I still have life to live. I woke up today, and I can't allow all that baggage to be holding me down. And so when people are calling, they're like, wow, I didn't even know, that you were going through anything, that you're now divorced, and like, what, when, what happened? And it's like, I don't have any conversation for that either, because it doesn't matter, right? Life happened. That's what happened. And the point is, we still have a life to live, right? No, I would say I would never get married again. I would never say that. I believe in marriage. I believe in love. I believe in unity. I believe in putting God first, right? I understand boundaries now, because I've done some work. Now I understand boundaries, right? I understand what I'm going to deal with, what I'm not going to deal with from the beginning, you know? And in doing your own personal healing, when you do your own work and you stop looking at other people, and guys, I was doing my work in the relationship. I remember times I would wake up and I'm like, I'm literally growing up right in front of individuals and they can't see it, right? Still trying to get me to respond or react a certain way. And because I don't, then they feel like, you know, then they look at it a different way. Listen, I have no control over what somebody else thinks, feels, or how they react or respond. And this is my work that I had to do, was to stop responding and reacting to certain things. Because as you start doing your own work, you'll start to hear when people are trying to trigger you. You'll start to see when people are doing things just to try to get you upset, just to get a reaction out of you for their benefit, right? But that is none of my business, right? When I started to realize and recognize the different things, it was on me. It was like, okay, God, what do I need to do in order for me to be able to keep my sanity? What do I need to do in order for me to be able to continue to be a lover of people and to still be creative and still want to move forward and help others, including myself first, right? When you start thinking about what it is that you can do and what you need to do, let me tell you, like I said in the beginning, things, people, places, they gonna be just moving out the way. You're gonna be able to start to see and hear things that have always been around you, but just wasn't good for you. You will. And some people will probably stop their personal healing journey because they don't want to lose said friend or said relationship or whatever. But then don't complain about where you are and what you're dealing with, right? Because in order for you to get to another level, you're going to have to let go of some things. You got to let go of the baggage. And it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But it is absolutely worth it. It is worth it. So, as we are in a new year, most people say new year, new me, all those things. And then in February, March, they back to normal, right? Let this be a time. And I don't even know when you're going to see this video. The time I'm doing the video is in January 2025. But let this time, whatever time it is that you are clicking on this video and listening, let this be a time that you decide that you are going to put God first and then you second. And do the work that is necessary so that you don't be out here damaging other people and you don't allow other people to damage you. You will be able to hear and see things that normally you might miss because you're trying to have something that really isn't for you. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes it sounds better in my head than when it comes out of my mouth, but I hope that makes sense. If it does, put your comments down below, like the video, share it with somebody else who needs to know that it is time for you to do your own work. Yeah, it's time for you to let your light shine. Let your gifts come out. Go and be great. Be the person when you walk in a room, people are looking like, well, who is that? And what do they do? And where did they come from? And meanwhile, you're the same person that walked in that room last week. But this week is something different because you're doing something different for you and everyone else around you will benefit. All right, Christine Austin. Check me out on my YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the same name. It's who I am. It's where I'm at. Life now. Living in full expectation. Never-ending opportunity within. Go ahead and get your shirt, your sweatshirt. Start rocking it because as you are wearing the things that you believe that you have everything that you need inside because you do. You were created in the image of God. We have everything that we need. We just need to chip away all of this junk so that we can truly live the life that He intended us to live. Life now. Live in full expectation. Never-ending opportunity within. Peace.